Hello everyone, welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Now channel. As always, this time I have appeared with the mysterious soap opera. So don't delay, like and subscribe now and stay tuned. Mysterious Foreigner's Sheila answers, Cleric's sugar story for Finn. The Bold and the Beautiful, B&B, spoilers for the week of April 22nd to 26th reveal that R.J. Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, will have a lot to pound over. Although R.J. holds Zen Forrester Dominguez, Delon Demetz, responsible for what happened at the guest house, he can't ignore the fact that Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, prevaricated for so long. At the veritably least, Luna's deception has shaken the foundation of the relationship she's erected with R.J. The trust has been broken, so it'll be hard for Luna and R.J. to get it back. R.J. may also struggle to get the internal image of Luna betraying him with Zen out of his head. Although R.J. knows this wasn't really Luna's fault, that doesn't mean he can just push away the study of her in bed with Zen. With all that in mind, Luna and R.J. are facing some problems that can't be fixed overnight. Indeed, if R.J. and Luna end up repairing their love out down the road, no bone would be surprised if R.J. demanded a break to figure effects out for now. As for Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, will she unmask this mess to Bill Spencer, Don Diamant, and spare on him for support? Poppy feels terrible about her part in Luna's pain, so she could use Bill's comfort. Meanwhile, Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, will have quite a story to tell John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin. Although Finn will express concern for Deacon's internal health, Cleric will have new word to back up his proposition that Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, is still alive. Cleric will bear some news from Lauren Fenmore Baldwin, Tracy E. Bregman, so Finn will get updates on Sheila having a lookalike named Sugar, Kimberlyn Brown, with a grudge. Of course, Deacon will suspect Sugar was actually the bone. At the Precipice House that night with Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes would, especially since he set up textbooks to indicate that Sugar was coming to Los Angeles. Finn may not be fully vended on this whole lookalike exchange, but he'll at least hear and decide to help Cleric with a hunt for further answers. That hunt will lead to Deacon and Finn's forthcoming scenes with a mysterious foreigner, who'll ultimately reveal that his name is Tom, Clint Howard. Tom is a homeless Joe who'll look at a snap on Deacon's phone and supposedly fate Sheila's face. It's possible Tom witnessed a Sugar and Sheila sweepstakes before Sugar took Sheila's place. Also again, perhaps Tom saw commodity that'll serve as an indication to Sheila's current whereabouts. Whatever the case, Clint Howard will make his debut as Tom on April 26th, but his B&B guest spot will unmask over into some drama on April 29th as well. Our prognostications allude that Sheila could be trapped nearly thanks to the rest of Sugar's crazed plan, so don't miss all the wild exposures ahead. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say the week of April 22nd to 26th will bring some thrilling Sheila surprises, so stay tuned. Bold and Beautiful is skipping a story beat that would shoot Sheila's rejuvenation into OMG. All of us who have watched The Bold and the Beautiful for indeed a hot nanosecond can guess how Sheila's rejuvenation will play out just as fluently as we could prognosticate that she wasn't really dead in the first place. Unless someone has abducted her in order to remove the imminence from society, review the high suspects, then, she's going to stay until she's sure not only that Deacon will incontinently marry her, but that no way will Finn ever turn her down again. Also she'll crop from the murk and say, gotcha again. Show me the plutocrat, but the twist would be so much further deliciously complicated if the powers that be had one of her children, son Ryder would be our pick, show up in L.A. Eager to cash in on all that plutocrat Sheila claimed that but no way acted like she had. Ryder could roll into city with a chip on his shoulder the size of the Hollywood sign and advertise that every last cent that she had in the bank is the least quantum of vengeance he deserves for mommy dearest having ruined his life. Of course, chancing Sheila's cache of riches would be no mean feat, so Ryder would have to stick around for a while. Finn would try to bond with his newfound partial family, who would be having none of it. I don't want any further to do with you than I did her, Ryder would argue. But he'd have a harder time shutting down Steffy. He might indeed see in her a little of the wildness that drew him to young and restless Jana when he was on that show, and doubtful alliance eager to get relief of Ryder and any remnants of Sheila. Steffy would help him try to crack the case of the missing plutocrat. In doing so, they'd be forced to notice that they feel a pull to one another. They weren't looking for it, do indeed want it, but it's there. Don't sweat it, Steffy might joke in expedience of cutting the pressure. I've that effect on a lot of men. That would be that, until Steffy catches hope in what at least appears to be a compromising position with Finn. Hey, she did say her sister could anticipate some vengeance. In a fit, she'd seek out Ryder and act on the magnet that's been hanging to boil over. Only latterly would she find out that nothing had occurred between Finn and Hope. In substance, Steffy had thrown herself at Ryder for no reason other than, quaff, she'd wanted to. The moment of truth or dare also and only also would Sheila reveal that she's alive. And having been keeping a close eye on the goings-on in her absence, she'd be in the know about Steffy's appointment with Ryder. Sheila could indeed try to bait Ryder back to the dark side, suggesting that if it ever came out that he'd been with Steffy, they could both get what they want. He could have Steffy, and Sheila could have a relationship with Finn without his woman getting in the way. I might indeed chopstick over some of that plutocrat you're so interested in to candy the deal, she might add. Since Wilson Bethel, who played Ryder on Young and Restless, has come a primetime dependence, he spent the last 4 times starring on All Rise, Bold and Beautiful would presumably have to remake. But there's no deficit of actors with whom Jacqueline McInnes might click on screen. Some names to consider: Thad Luckinbill,